Off 2025 tournament. We're back with another women's division match. Valkyrie against Outsiders. Canada versus the USA. Valkyrie have been national champions. And Outsiders, and as I copped to earlier in the last, at the end of the last match, I actually haven't seen this team play, so I don't know what their pedigree is, but they look pretty comfortable on the court so far. Flanagan and Doyle out there for Valkyrie. Doyle has been a fairly new addition to this team. She did join Valkyrie at Nationals last year after being picked up from, I forget what her original team was in Provincials, but she impressed there and her team didn't make it, so she made a great addition to Valkyrie. You see Claire Curry's back out there for the Valkyrie side too. Outsiders stepping into the line, that ball popping up and taking out the target. Outsiders, they get a couple in on Keith Akawi, who is sent off the court, so good shots. But Valkyrie still have enough players to feel comfortable out there. It's a shot from Cooper. And now Outsiders 4 strong to the line. And they missed that one. Curry's going to get another ball. Looks like Barry is making the calls from the sideline there. She was taken out a little bit earlier. Okay, there's a successful hit. I think Curry's ball found the mark, but while sliding back, she was checking in with the rest to make sure she wasn't hit that ball. Skipping in short, that one skipping in short as well. And Valkyrie again to the line on the hunt for that first point. They send several. Outsiders, though, still have 2. And now with 4 balls, so again to the line. They look toward Doyle, they miss, but Valkyrie able to get that counter. Cooper playing out high. There's a sidearm try toward Connor Cooper. Curry just steps up and a good fake to try and see maybe if she can push the target back out of bounds. Keeping the ball in hand and trying to get low under that ball, but Valkyrie looking strong. They secure the first point. Pushing that player advantage at the end, using the ball smartly, and getting a 1-0 edge. And that first point taking a little bit under 3 minutes. You mentioned Valkyrie, primarily from the Ottawa area, although they've sprinkled in some players from elsewhere. Veronica Baird these days. From the Hamilton area. Sydney Doyle also from Hamilton. Both of them with national team experience. Doyle on the cloth squad. Baird, I think, on both squads. I think she's done cloth national team before, but more recently has been on the foam side. And there's a try toward Flanagan. Outsiders now backing off. A lot of players on both sides selling the fakes pretty well this time, though. Again, Valkyrie finding the edge. Berkeley is on one corner, not able to protect Flanagan on the other, though. Jess Gray's shot almost in the catching pocket, but she finds the mark. And now Outsiders. They've got one ball kind of in dangerous territory. Have to expect Gray is going to protect that as much as possible. I don't see how Claire Curry's going to reach that ball. Worth an effort, maybe. There's a try. Hey, Valkyrie still with the player edge, hoping to close things out. They have looked a little bit like the stronger team so far in this match, but Outsiders still in it with 2. They try for a trade, and Valkyrie just, again, connecting on those shots. Really good timing and placement on those balls gives them a 2-0 lead on the scoreboard. As you might expect from a team that's been national champions, Valkyrie pretty good in every facet of the game. We've seen them execute with catching, throwing, pressure game, patient game. They have pretty good command of the sport at this point, and they've been a top squad out of Ontario for several years now. Some of the most continuity, I think, of any of the top teams. You see them going to the middle. There's a try. Berkeley taken out. Outsiders getting their own counter this time. Okay, and Outsiders lose 1 as Flanagan's shot connects. But they've still got 4 players. Valkyrie with 5 going to try and push them back, keep them off that ball. They get a hit. Well, they try for another. Gray trying the follow-up shot, trying to keep the tempo high. The Outsiders get a shot from the middle in on Gray in the corner. Again, they come to the line, and again, Valkyrie just really timing those shots really well. And there's a follow-up from Flanagan, and man, Valkyrie just pushes it at the end, getting those 3 hits in quick succession. 3 hits leading to a 3-0 lead. 5 minutes to go in the first half. Valkyrie clearly looking like the better side at the moment. Outsiders have had some good moments, but still on the hunt for their first point. Valkyrie is there quickly off the rush. Nice block this time. Berkeley takes a bonus shot, and Cowie taken off. So Outsiders doing a good job to weather the rush and getting out. They're looking a little bit more feisty now. And they get a couple shots in on Claire Curry. Gray's going to have to take over that corner now. And Outsiders still with 6, so they've been finding the shots. Looking for that first point. And Doyle perhaps making the call there. Looked like I saw a hand signal from her. Some good shots from Valkyrie, coming really close. Not a lot of space on that Outsiders sideline to dodge because, I mean, they're all still in the game. It's a good problem to have. Okay, they get a graze onto Berkeley. So they've got double the number of players now. They've really found their accuracy, and they've really done a good job of evading more of those shots from Valkyrie, although Doyle does make a liar out of me in this moment. The try toward Cooper. Outsiders keeping 2 balls on defense. Let's see how aggressively they play this. They stay back, maybe just looking to try and set themselves up. You can go for the rush counters, of course, but Valkyrie, of course, have the balls in hand and the confidence to take the shots. Cooper taken out, getting kind of an elbow up in front of that ball coming in. And Outsiders still looking controlled, playing a patient game now. They're trying to just draw 1 throw at a time from Valkyrie, and then maybe see if they can draw in an extra throw, because Valkyrie could elect to send a second ball, but it is obviously risky when your team has enough players, when your opponent's team, that is, has enough players to take you out. They do get Gray, who's coming up, doing the right thing, putting pressure on them, but Outsiders able to weather it again. There's a block And a try toward Doyle. Doyle most comfortable as a cloth player, but a very solid foam player as well, as we've seen right there. Two great catch, bringing Cowie back on. And Doyle just in a low crouch, but keeping her upper body upright and square toward the incoming shot, making a good clean catch to make things a bit more manageable. But now she's out. Cowie's gonna have to do it alone, but they have been able to get the outsiders down to 3. Cowie trying from long range. Okay, she stays upright, is able to block that incoming shot after the first one missed. Cowie is resting for a moment. Going down to 2 on the shot clock, and now outsiders get the hit. They finally get that first point, and they are only down by 2. So if things go well for them in this next point, they may be able to end the first half only down by 1. Either way, they got a bit of momentum. They know they believe in themselves. And Valkyrie going to try to shake off that loss. They were behind pretty much the whole time on that point, despite some great moments. Outsiders just able to grind them down. The rush happens without any throws being let go. And so now the outsiders, they take one from the middle. It's going to be on them to throw again. Ball skipping in a little bit off. The outsiders playing a very conventional game, just trying to play it really well. And that ball popping up off the corner maybe could have been caught, but Valkyrie trying to keep pressure in their faces to deter anyone from coming forward for that ricochet. Okay, there's a quick release. Oh, that return shot from Flanagan, though. Great job hitting low on the body. Flanagan, a late attempt as time was winding down. Might as well try to get a few hits at the end if you can take some chances without leaving yourself too exposed. Valkyrie timing a couple of those really well. We're going to go into no blocking. Valkyrie with a full side, facing 4. Outsiders send a couple, don't get anything for it, and now Valkyrie's going to be able to load up. And outsiders lose their corner. You are a target when you have the ball. That one popping up off Baird, bailed out by Doyle, and that's a quick finish. Valkyrie secures the no blocking point with alacrity. And as the teams switch side, just taking stock of some of that national team experience on Valkyrie. Because we do see players like Jess Gray, Shade Berkeley, Connor Cooper, Veronica Baird, all with some foam Canadian national team experience. And Doyle, of course, has been on the cloth squad. They're also featuring Brenda Kramer out of the US, who's been national team player for Team USA. Jenna Flanagan, the MVP of Worlds in the women's division in 2022 in Edmonton, has had some monster performances for this team. Just a great all-around player. Camilla Presenti out there hasn't actually featured on the court yet, but we might see her before too long if Valkyrie chooses to flex their depth. Okay, outsiders coming up. Nakano's throw missing toward the corner. And we know outsiders can do it. Let's see if they're able to find some good shots. That one coming in well. Baird just taken out up high as she went low. Berkeley trying to play out high, play a bit aggressively, but gets taken out. Outsiders with the 4 balls. Coming on up, and they take out Cowie, so really good hits. Outsiders sending in 2. Just good, clean shots on the money. Flanagan's try missing, and now pressure from the corners. Nakano makes the call, and there's a try from the right side, but again, well-timed counter. Helps get that player count a little closer to even. Outsiders down to 4. Nakano absorbing that pressure. Okay, the shot this time from the left side. Teams often just doing 1 at a time. That was Gray trying toward the opposite corner. Okay, they do let 2 go this time. And return shot, Gray catches her target while they're backing up. Valkyrie just going to back up safely. 3-on-3. This point still very much up for grabs. Ingram this time taking a shot. Gray tries to use the momentum coming forward. Big shot from Claire Curry, who hasn't really unloaded those throws as much as we sometimes see her do it. But when she steps into it, a very good delivery. And this time going with a little bit more of an outside arm delivery. Ingram's still out there, though. Gets an extra ball in from the sideline. She had Nakano coming to the line. They go toward Gray. Ooh, good catch by Nakano. Tries for another. Is taken out, though, so it's going to be 2-on-2. Curry does not have a ball. Let's see if they look to target her. Okay, no, Gray taken out. The first one, not able to block it. Okay, and there's a shot by the Outsiders. Taking out Curry when she was a little bit exposed. Getting that second point up on the board. They're down by 2. But they still have enough time, definitely, to turn this into a tie match. I'm noticing their jerseys do say the Thing Champions. So this team, perhaps a very strong performer in that tournament hosted by Dodgeball Seattle, and I heard a whistle off the rush. That is a warning toward Valkyrie. You get 1 per half. They just used it. This time off the rush. Get Valkyrie there a touch faster than Outsiders, but no excitement off the rush. We'll have to wait for the excitement a little bit longer. Good shot, Berkeley. The great counter. Gray sees that ball coming in, gets away from it, and now Valkyrie with 4 to the line. And they do get 1 hit. They're trying toward the Valkyrie side, who still have 6, but Gray scrambling up to get that ball before it rolled into a dangerous spot. Okay, they just look toward that right corner for the Outsiders. Nakano gets taken out. There's a good hard shot. Flanagan following up. 7.5 minutes to go. Valkyrie wants to make sure that the Outsiders don't feel like they can get back into the game here. Okay, good shot though. Ingram connecting onto Berkeley. Barry. Okay, that shot coming in on Ingram. Baird was directing things for Valkyrie out there, and now Outsiders, it's going to be on them to throw. Ingram is the one making the calls here. Ooh, Flanagan never saw it. Well-placed ball by Ingram, and then backing up. He's able to get a block out, too. It's rare that you catch players completely unaware at this level. And let's see what the rest are talking about. They're looking toward Ingram. So maybe checking in on something about her retreat. I have to admit, if it isn't that, I'm not sure what it is, and I'm not sure it's that. So we'll see what comes out of this referee conclave. Okay, they do call Ingram out. That means as we go into no blocking, Outsiders still have 1, but Valkyrie has 4, and I think this is a corners call from them. It is indeed. Those shots hit the mark. Valkyrie, 5-2. Both teams going for the classic setup of 1 ball inside on the rush. Usually lends itself to offensive options. And Doyle takes one of those options this time. Not able to connect, but showing that she's willing to do it. Curry with some fakes, but Outsiders coming to the line undeterred. Ingram showing underhand. I don't think I've seen her throw one of those, so I'm curious if she's got that in her toolbox. Curry steps into that, and yeah, we get a back line. Line ref right there. Looks like one of the Armada players. Just like, yep, I'm going to hold this flag up until you're off the court. Outsiders, though, they're coming up. They send 2 toward Berkeley, who pops up and comes forward. But Valkyrie, they can choose to push the pace if they want to, but they don't need to. Everything's in their favor right now. That ball popping up out of range. Love the effort, but that ball just a little too far forward for the diving catch attempt. Berkeley has the only ball left in Valkyrie. We'll see if Outsiders can capitalize. Berkeley does take a shot. And yeah, that is kind of what a lot of these teams do. Send one player out high with the only ball. They will often try to force a trade. Okay, a couple of hits now. Outsiders losing some players, and they lose all 3 of them in the end. Okay, so Valkyrie coming out strong toward the end of that one. As the officials get these set up for the next rush. Valkyrie with a 6-2 edge. We got a little under 4 minutes to go. So certainly Valkyrie's match, but as we've mentioned, plus minus does matter in terms of standings. And I'd say for morale, team spirit, confidence. Curry steps into 1. We see Cowie follow, but Outsiders able to evade those. Coming up to the line, they go toward the right side. Curry pops on up. Looks all fierce one moment, and then grinning the next. This time it's Cowie just stepping into that, and Curry follows this time. Outsiders getting some encouragement from their players who are off. They've got a good contingent of the men's Outsiders team off on the sideline as well, showing support. That second shot finds the mark for Valkyrie, so Outsiders do lose 1. They've still got 4 out there, 2.5 minutes. Still to go in this match. Outsiders coming up safely. They keep the Valkyrie corners back enough that they get to back up themselves. Baird now with the call. And it's The Outsiders. Ooh, okay, there was a... I wouldn't call that the best underhand try. It looked like that slipped out of the hand from Ingram. Okay, they aren't able to find a hit. I think those balls hit each other. Either way, Outsiders coming back up at their 4 again. This time they send 2. Doyle with a return shot, taking out the target. And we have a back line. Nakano called out as well. So that is a bit of a swing in favor of the Valkyries. They got a catch earlier, I think. Oh, maybe not. They've still got the 5 out there. It's just my imagination. Some good tries. Both teams looking for those openings, trying to catch somebody off balance without a blocker in position. And the Outsiders go across to their straight ahead corners. Retreat to safety. Each player still with 1 ball on defense. 2 sent in on Ingram. Does a good job getting in front of getting that blocker in front. And now Flanagan's going to guard that ball as it rolls back toward the Valkyrie side. Curry tempting fade a little bit. Flanagan with the cover. Okay, not able to block that cleanly. Just, I think, blocked it down into her own leg. So good pressure from Ingram, but Valkyrie able to get the extra ball, and they're able to help put that to use. Sending the Outsiders down to 1. We got 15 seconds to go in the match. And so this will be an end. Ingram steps off to the side. 5, 3, 2, 1. Nothing. Valkyrie willing to wait for the no blocking period. And I think that makes sense. They've got extra players that obviously is going to favor them in this position. Let them look for that 7-2 lead to pad their own plus-minus in the standings. Outsiders get 1 hit, but they're immediately taken out as well. Ingram with the good effort. Obviously it was going to be tough. And it was indeed tough for the Outsiders as Valkyrie ride to a 7-2 victory. And as we see the players going through the high 5 line, taking a look at what's coming up next, we will see Caffeine and Co. back here on the stream court. They'll be facing off against Coastal. That is the next women's division match here. So we hope you will be back with us for the next match at the Dodgeball Toronto Kickoff 2025 tournament.